everyone had a great Amonkhet pre-release this weekend. Now that we're all through the warm fuzzy glow of pre-release, we get the Monday morning wake-up call of the banned and restricted updates. Earlier this morning, Senior Design Director for Magic, Aaron Forsythe, posted the updates to the banned and restricted list with explanations behind the changes. Standard, the format that many players expected a shakeup in, has no changes at this time. Forsythe stated, quote, "We have not seen the movement in the format we had hoped for with the Grand Prix in the latter half of the season, but we still believe we need to gather more data, particularly with an eye toward the effect of Amonkhet on the Pro Tour." End quote. With no changes to the format, many players are expecting the Pro Tour field to be predominantly Saheeli Combo and Mardu vehicle decks. Outside of the lack of standard bannings, the biggest change today shows up in Legacy, where Miracle's linchpin, Sensei's Divining Top, has been banned. Miracles has been dominant in Legacy for quite some time, mainly based on the interaction between top and counterbalance, which allowed the deck to counter most to all opposing spells. With top now being banned, many are predicting that Legacy deck selection will be a bit more diverse than it has been over the past few years, up to and including Joe Lissette, who said the following on Twitter, quote, "I have long believed that I am one of the top handful of Legacy players, regardless of deck choice. I really look forward to having to prove that now, both to myself and to everyone else." End quote. Also on the Magic homepage today, the Magic Tournament rules updates have been released for Amonkhet. While there are several small bookkeeping updates, there are some updates that will affect players during regular tournament play. First, Section 3.6, which details card identification and interpretation, has been updated. If a player is required to name a card, for example as part of the resolution of Pithing Needle or Cabal Therapy, that player is not required to use the specific card name, but can instead describe the card unambiguously. If both players agree they know the card in question, then that will be enough. The other big update that will affect players involves the beginning of combat and triggers. One situation that arose previously involved players not being able to crew vehicles to attack after they had declared their intention to move to combat. The new update says that if the active player passes priority during their main phase, the non-active player is assumed to be acting during the beginning of combat phase. So, if the non-active player does nothing, the active player has priority at the beginning of combat, and they may announce their beginning of combat triggers, including crewing a vehicle. For further clarification on the rules updates, check out the post by Toby Elliott on the Magic Judge blog. One of the most exciting things for Magic Online players for Amonkhet is that the wait time between the physical pre-release and online events has been drastically reduced. Where online players previously had to wait several weeks before having access to the newest set, you can go online right now and start playing with Amonkhet just a day after the pre-release weekend. One big change between paper and online that players may notice, however, is the layout of Aftermath cards. The unique half-sideways templating of the cards has been removed for the online versions, most likely due to the inability to freely turn cards sideways in the program. Finally, if you're looking to watch even more Amonkhet sealed, several Australian streamers will be doing an online sealed showdown tomorrow. The event starts at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard or 5 a.m. Eastern Daylight and will be broadcast on twitch.tv/MTGO. That's our show for today, April 24th. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with all the latest Magic news and strategy. I'm Jeremy Knoll, and this has been Split Second. Tournament rules updates were predominantly Saheeli Combo. That's a good one.